I'm going to sum up my last video in 8 words in case you didn't get the message. It's not just the last video I'm summing up all of the videos telling you this is a warning, okay? Here's what I have to say about all of it. Warning. Keep yourself clean. A calamity is coming. Red balloon means warning. White balloon means keep yourself clean. Cleanliness. I showed you that. White balloon, keep yourself clean. Blue balloon means a calamity is coming. Okay? Keep yourself clean, a calamity is coming. That red balloon is a warning to you. Pay attention. Now, before I show you the next thing I have to show you, I keep telling you that Jonathan keeps telling you, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Everything they do is upside down and backwards, so they can put the message out there while they mock you, and you're totally unaware. Here's an example of that. I had told you that someone made a video about be ready. It's actually someone put up a website, and you used to be able to access the video that you can now get through some channels on YouTube. If you go to the website, this is all you get. Okay, this Illuminati business here, whatever. But look, it's a warning. Okay. I need to tell you, this whole video is in blue and black. Blue, a calamity is coming. The flood is coming, okay? Just like Jonathan's prophetic utterance. Now, Jonathan and Nanya are the only two people that I've watched who talk about this video. And I am going to point out and try to give credit where they have mentioned certain things, and hopefully I won't forget. But I have some other thoughts about this that I'd like to put out to you. Nanya pointed out that he circles 5 times, and there are also 5 triangles down here. And like I said before, quite possibly means that there will be 5 coordinated attacks for when this final push for the New World Order comes, okay? Also, in the end, we're going to talk about these symbols over here, which Jonathan had done a video which I believe they took down, or somehow they got deleted, and he never really got to these symbols. But I have some thoughts on them. May not be right. I just like to point some things out to you. I'm going to make a bold statement here. And there are very few pictures in this video that I cannot figure out what they are, and I'll point those out when I find that shot. And if anyone knows what they are and can send me a link to prove what they are, I would really appreciate it, because I'd love to know. My intuition tells me that what I do know of the pictures I am aware of, that the other pictures that I can't connect the dots with will turn out to be included in the statement I'm going to make, but I have to right now officially disclude them from this statement, okay? I am going to tell you what I told you in the last video. It's a bold statement. Many of the things we have been taught since children are blatant lies. And that is because they're to further an agenda. Keep you having emotions and feelings towards a certain agenda, to guide you to feel a certain way for the push of what they want, okay? That's why they control the media. That's why information is hidden from you. Like if you went to Nicholson 1968's website and you went and clicked on what the elites don't want you to know, all those hidden books that I was telling you about before. I've done a lot of research on a lot of things, And I've come to realize that most of what we've been told has either been a blatant lie or skewed so badly that the only purpose is to further a certain agenda. And the more you seek the truth, the more you understand what's really going on and why in the news you'll only get one side of the story. And the news isn't presented objectively or fairly anymore. And they don't have to. They don't have to. They can propagandize the news and it's perfectly legal. Go look it up. So many of these things here, I'm not saying they didn't happen. I'm saying things about them. Some of them maybe didn't happen. Some of them didn't happen the way they were told to you. And some of them, please understand, the more taboo the subject, the more that should pique your curiosity to find the truth. And I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not saying people are stupid. We have all been taught the same things and we've all been steered in the same direction until you decide there's something wrong with what's going on in the world and look into it. Find the truth. The more obscure and taboo the topic, the more you are easily and quickly attacked for suggesting anything or having a thought about anything that differs from the mainstream view. That's your clue to open your eyes and look. Okay? That's a very important statement I'm making right there, without getting into too much. And one or two of those symbols down the road do mock you for one of those subjects at the very least that you have been lied to about, which is depicted right here on the screen. But don't get wrapped up in it. Get wrapped up in seeking truth rather than the argument of is it true or isn't it true. Try to find out for yourself and move on and seek more truth. They're telling you right here who's behind it. These people are Satanists. There's no getting around it. This is Adam Weishaupt, and he founded the Bavarian Illuminati May 1st. I believe it was 1776. They're telling you. Go look that up. I have a lot of tabs open, and I want to get through this and make my point. While they're scrolling through, this man is scrolling through, he's doing what Jonathan calls the two-finger salute that Obama gave. Go watch Jonathan's videos. It'll show you. Now, I do not know what this is a picture of. This here looks like Trans World, and I believe that refers to Trans World America, TWA Airlines. Okay, so that one I think I know. This down here, I don't know if it's a continuation of that same picture, but it looks like a different picture to me, but I can't tell what it is. This one up here, I can't tell what it is. It looks like something from the Depression. I'm not sure. If anyone can tell me, I would really appreciate it. This one's Kennedy. This one's the Pentagon. This one's the Murrah Building. This one, I can't really tell. I would appreciate if anyone told me. This is the Twin Towers. So the Twin Towers, the Murrah Building, and the Pentagon, Jonathan proved are on the money. Go and look. Moving along. Here's a better picture of these things. And like I said, I don't know what this is right here. I really can't tell this and this. All right, there's that. Again, I'm sorry for the repeat. All right, so you see how it's backwards? Do you see what it says? It says run away. It's backwards here again. Sector, New York, water. Be ready. They're not kidding, okay? They're not kidding. We're going to go over these symbols. What does o'clock mean? Okay. because I don't think it has to do with the time. I think it has to do with the general direction of what you're being shown here on the screen. Used to specify the hour in telling time. Used following a numeral to indicate direction or bearing with reference to an imaginary clock face, 12 o'clock being thought of as directly in front or overhead. Okay, let me go back to that. If you overlay this to that, it's generally this area up here, okay? And if you go back, and I meant to do this, I apologize. I probably don't even have it up here now. Yep, it's not here. That's okay. There's a big North and South America are here, and it's basically in the 1 o'clock direction. Watch the video. I'll put a link in. I apologize for that. I usually have it all set up for you, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, so a clock. You see that right there. If you overlay it to this, it points to this general direction, which even if it's 5 coordinated attacks, I'm telling you the water will be coming at New York City like everyone else is telling you, like the 9 Nani videos are telling you. It's coming. The yin-yang, I just want to point this out. It's got so many meanings and it's mocking you at the same time. The yin-yang is represents life and death, heaven and earth, night and day, dark and light, health and sickness, poverty and wealth, cycle of the seasons, cold to hot. It's duality, and it's all these things you need to be paying attention to on top of the fact that it's mocking you. It tells you what the black section represents down here, what the white section represents, okay? What's the symbol for Aquarius? It's this right here, this double zigzag lines, and it means the water bearer. Paying attention? Direction, duality. I also think it's going to be a flip-flop, like the snare Jonathan talks about. The water bear, okay? The water bearer is coming, the water's coming. And then there's going to be a one world power. World power. One world power. Okay? Be ready. That's telling you something. That's not some obscure thing that's just put there by accident. There are no coincidences. I hope you see that. Okay? I really hope you see that. It's the culmination of everything I've been telling you since the first video. Please go do some research and see for yourself.